Take heed, humans, for the darkness nears completion. For 2 million years, my friends and I stood watch over your reality. Today, I'm the first to admit that mistakes were made. The multiverse is almost gone. Dark gods crave what's left of it, and the 9-tongued worm waits outside, smacking his throat's lips. The worst part is, the only ones doing anything about it are these horrifying monsters. Throg, the first king of Earth, bringer of storms, and annoying, drooling imbecile. Oven, mistress of ravens, chosen queen of the people of the dead, and frequent overindulger in storm giant wine. Darrow, last torchbearer of the cursed blood, shadow-souled assassin, and worst champion of order ever chosen. And this jackass kid, Carolynn, Zalios, offspring of devil and man, the prophesied herald of the end of everything. Akun Ra Zayden. My friends and I try our best to help them, but let's be honest, we're all well past our expiration dates. The Empire of Archonia would have been well equipped to save the multiverse, but the Empire's long gone. Now even its last shadows are fading. Our only hope is Shadow Chaos Deathstorm. I'm not gonna say we're completely linked, but I will say, nice knowing you.
You need
Hello!
You've memorized the credits by now. It's been a year.
And welcome to Shadows of Archonia. My name is Steve Boshear, and I will be your dungeon master for the evening.
And I'm Joshua, and
You're back.
Yeah!
He's back.
Woo.
He's leveled up as dad.
I have. I'm very much more
Hearing
bad
it.
than I was before.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I'll also be playing Throck, the Storm Herald, Barbarian / Champion Fighter, Merman.
Something.
So many.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
many.
It's been a minute.
Hairy guy.
Hairy guy.
There you
Very
go.
hairy.
And I'll
Holds
be,
up the sky.
And I'm Alan, playing the Jackass Kid as always.
Absolutely.
Zalen, Asmar Death Sorcerer, Celestial Warlock, level 13.
Indeed.
I am Carolyn, playing the Raven Queen.
Woo! I mean, sure.
That's how it's going from now on.
Cool.
Yep. And I'm Sarah, and I am not playing Darrow the Changeling.
At
or
all.
am I?
At all.
You don't know. You decide.
Oh, good. Good.
But I am playing Reese Crabon. Crabon?
Krabon.
Darrow is
Crabon.
truly a master of disguise.
Definitely a witch.
Mm.
Not a witch.
No, definitely a witch.
No, me.
Oh.
Not a witch.
Not a witch.
But you're okay with the witch.
I'm okay with a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you
I feel like I'm what you've been running from.
Yeah.
Like I'm the destiny you've been running from your whole life. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how's that
Yep.
make you feel?
I mean, I'm the Raven Queen now.
Okay.
And I'm a swamp hag.
Bug?
Bog.
Okay.
Bug witch.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. If you play D&D and you didn't recognize all of those things that were happening here, a lot of them that you'll find in the Dark Arts Player's Companion, which is an awesome third-party supplement
Hey.
5th edition. Good stuff. Check it out. It has new races, subclasses for every class in the race.
Come on, man.
What?
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 Rusty, this guy.
Yeah, I know.
Every class in the race?
Every class in the race.
Every class in the race.
There's a race of classes.
Sure.
Look, it's
All the classes were in
intersectionality,
a
okay?
race. Which class would win the race?
Not Ranger.
Not.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like this would be the area that Ranger would have an advantage.
They would,
If
except
it was on their home territory.
I don't know.
Look.
I would
No.
say possibly a Drid,
Uh,
because we can
Yeah.
wild shape.
There you
know.
So,
Hmm.
anyway,
Cheetah. Outrun everybody.
leave your class race winner in the comments. Next.
Wow. Okay.
And if you saw that intro, there's some awesome music going on, made by the talented Carl Casey. And you should go to his YouTube channel to follow more of his audio. White Bat Audio, that's the name of the channel. And yeah, go check him out. He has all kinds of different kinds of tracks: metal, synthwave, techno, and he probably has a Patreon too.
Probably.
Just looking at
Probably.
just looking
I
at
don't
his comments.
He definitely
Find
he
him
definitely
online.
sells his albums on a different page. You
Yeah.
can use them for
So-
free from YouTube, but he does, like, if you choose to pay for them, you can do that, and we
Yes.
encourage you to, because it's awesome.
The voiceover in the intro is by Abraxiel. He's real.
And
That's
terrifying.
That's the best reading of that I've heard this whole time.
Thank you.
I'm telling Matt.
You hear that, Matt?
As somebody who was replaced in the opening credits, the original opening credits, I appreciate that.
It's true. We're on version 3 now. We
Yeah.
haven't had the same narrator twice. So all of the digital artwork in the intro, as well as the character portraits in front of our players right now, are by myself. I am a digital 3D character artist specializing in D&D and other tabletop RPG characters. So I do take commissions. If you would like to see your character or your party rendered in my style,
There you go.
reach out to me and let's talk. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as Mighty Works Character Portraits, or on ArtStation under my real name, Steve Boshear, which is right there. Yeah.
Also, we have a Discord, and you, if you should so choose, can scroll down below this video if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, and click the link and interact with us
Okay.
and love us.
If you value your lives.
Click it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Yeti.
Yeah, one of these days.
If you're watching on YouTube and you don't know what some of the things we suddenly shout out are, watch us live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, yes, I weigh as much as a duck, and I turned Matt into a newt. That's how I got this job.
If you can't find the Discord link, just leave a message on YouTube.
After you subscribe.
Yes.
After you subscribe.
And like. the
Oh,
video.
speaking of the Twitch YouTube thing, it's Alan's line.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the segue.
Yeah, that was the segue.
That was the
yeah.
segue to the YouTube thing. Follow our YouTube.
Follow our YouTube and our Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Follow our YouTube and our Twitch. Leave messages. I'll read them out loud. Actually, that's a promise.
Oh.
If you leave a comment, a new comment.
Starting from now. We're not going to go back to all the old
Starting
ones.
from now, this date.
It's December 3rd.
The next time we meet up, I'll read the new comments live on stream.
That's right. Next time we meet up.
Your live stream, right? Not
No,
like
this one.
ours.
This one.
I reserve the right to blank out words or phrases in your
Yeah.
comments, but they
I'll
will
read
all be read, even if the whole thing is blanked out. We'll
So
read it.
leave a message.
Yeah.
I'm no
Him,
comment.
him,
This
just
is
Alan.
That I
hiatus
have not read any.
content.
Yeah, so leave a message, and I'll read it next
Other
time we
than
meet up. From this date.
Yeah. From this date to the next game in January, which we don't have a solid date
Yes.
for yet.
So check out the YouTube channel below and leave a message.
If you were not aware, we do have a second stream on this channel. Oh, thank you. Kenny just put the YouTube link in the
Thank you.
chat.
Hey.
We do have another stream on this channel. It's called Tales from the Backlog. That show streams Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On Tales from the Backlog, we have a rotating cast of players and a rotating cast of games that we try out. There's usually a whole new game every week. Some of them go 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, so that's our place to try out all the other systems that we never get to play because we're always playing D&D. The past episodes of Tales from the Backlog are also on our YouTube channel. We have convenient playlists for everything over there, so you can go watch those, or you can watch the new ones live Monday night on twitch.tv/Shadows of Archonia. Ooh. Those are the credits.
Magic.
Now, as has been mentioned, this is December 3rd as we record this.
December 3rd.
December 3rd. It is our last session of this campaign for the year. And I have a little personal tradition of getting some gifts for my players around Christmas time. It's a little awkward this year for a number of reasons. Firstly, not all of my regulars are here. Matt's gone.
Or is he?
I wish he was here.
Secondly, his substitute, I didn't get anything for her.
Except for your undying love.
Yeah.
No, I did, but like,
Christmas
because
is gonna
she's
be
like,
so awkward this
No,
year.
I
like my
get it.
wife, I got her a vacuum.
Yeah.
A vacuum.
No, but I got her,
I
no.
got him a vacuum too.
Actually, that's
It's very
true.
funny.
My wife.
I got her no Archonia-related gifts this year. Here's the thing: we
I
had
haven't. It's only my
You
second
got
time on the
her
show. I have to be on
a
the show
month
at least,
of
like 6
you
months.
having.
no games.
Yes.
That's true. And like last year, we had like a temporary sub player who was in the game when I ordered the Christmas gift, and then he was out of the game by the time the gift arrived. So that happens sometimes. So just the regulars. But here's the last reason that it's a little awkward: they didn't all ship at the same time. So not everybody gets one tonight. But this is for the Chaos Lord.
Aww, Steve.
I appreciate the bag.
This is for the strongest man, and we're gonna work some out later.
What? Oh, yeah.
Look in the bags, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right. Oh man, that's like more than one thing.
This shit.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
What?
What does that say on it?
I don't know. I don't know.
oh my God, really?
I appreciate the protect is crossed out.
Yeah.
It says, "Beware the boy." Oh, this is so sick. This is so cool. Oh my God. I'm gonna legit wear this.
Oh, I get it.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
And then
Does
here's-
Joshua get it yet?
And here's the other one.
What's the
Come on,
last thing?
Joshua.
Oh, that's so sick.
Okay, so if the last thing is,
There
yeah.
you go.
I love it.
You like that one? I wasn't sure if you would dig the purple, but it fits the design, I think.
No. This is so.
Awesome.
Man, this is like the best gift I've gotten.
All right. The last one.
The other one here.
Yeah.
Beware the boy. Dude, this is so cool.
No. I carry the bag.
Oh!
Yes.
I want one.
And here's the great news of all of this.
Oh, tell me we have merch.
We have merch.
Yes!
You can, in fact, buy your own damn Throck shirt.
Nice.
I am gonna
Nice.
I am gonna put the link in the description. We got gifted subs. I can't see who did it.
Hey.
Yeti Hill.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Yeah. So the merch is coming. We're going to put it in the Discord. I don't want to link the viewers to it until Matt and Carolyn get theirs. Carolyn, I am going to give you a choice right now.
Sure.
You can wait and be surprised, or I can show you your designs.
Let's take a vote,
I want to see your reaction.
right?
I mean,
I wanna take a vote.
I'm cool seeing it.
Because
All in
I
favor of
want
seeing the design.
I want our people
Yeah.
I want our fans to be able to get our merch before, like,
Of course.
Yeah.
Do it.
They need to get it now for their holiday
Yeah.
gifting needs, obviously.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a
Come
good.
in kid size.
And you need to give the person in your life an inexplicable inside
Yeah, I
joke.
think it actually does.
Where else? will
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
you know
imagine?
what? With that argument, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. It's on teespring.com. I don't have a link handy, but if you go to teespring.com and search for Shadows of Archonia, you will find our merch store. It's there.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Look it up at the break and drop it in the chat then.
Yeah.
Now, here's a fun fact, and I do want to call this out as to why everybody's stuff got here except yours. There is a key difference between you and the rest of our players, which
well, I mean, besides being a god.
yeah, which I think means your stuff comes from another location. One of them is in Kentucky, and the other one is in Whittier. But also, you did not get 2 T-shirts. You got a T-shirt and a black hoodie. Which I hope works out because the hoodies for women did not come in black, so I ordered the men's one.
That is perfect.
Yeah, all right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
See no problem in this.
Yeah. If it's baggy, I like it.
Yes, and another note for our viewers, you can, in fact, order these designs on many different colors of shirts. These are the colors that I chose to give my people, but you can get any shirt on any color. It'll be great.
Is
All
there,
right,
Wait a
Oh.
minute.
Design
I-
your own. Be your own
And
t-shirt
you?
designer.
roll it,
Inside.
roll it.
Oh yeah, actually.
What?
I mean 12, but
I was
You're not sure.
yeah.
How many colors is any color?
I was gonna.
Yeah, any color.
Well, you didn't say any color. You said many colors.
Ah.
I was gonna
Our
ask. Is
dazzling
there
Teespring shop of many colors.
is there a Chaos Deathstorm shirt?
No,
Okay, that's dope.
but that'll come soon. Here's the
There
thing.
will be.
I had to do these designs myself, and because a tree fell on Roz, which would have been my first choice. But Roz did help by providing the correct app to use.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not that good at drawing stuff. So what I actually did for the character portraits was I traced my digital artwork. So Shadow Chaos Deathstorm, good idea. We'll see how we can pull that off.
Yeah. Let's see.
Are you guys looking up the merch store?
Well, just because they said they can't find it.
Okay. You know what? I will put it in the chat, but you guys can give me a minute. Actually, I'll put it in the Discord. That'll be easier for me to get to while we're streaming. But if one of you fine viewers can head to the Discord, pick up what I'm about to put down, and I'll see you there.
Oh, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
That was a very cool surprise. I did not expect that.
It's been a long time in the making. We've been talking about T-shirts since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a picture from the hospital where with my kid. That it was before the kid, and I was carrying the bags into the hospital.
Of course you are. Uh-huh.
I will put it on Discord eventually. I just have to remember to do it. I carry the bags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
You do carry the bags. That's literally your only
actually
job
do.
for a while.
Yeah.
All right. It's in the general
Carry the sky.
channel of the Discord.
Yeah.
If one of our fun viewers wants to go, grab it. It's actually, the link is shadows-of-archonia.creator-spring.com. We're going to get a shorter one. Later.
Not even get a QR code.
Yeah, QR code. Good idea.
Yeah.
Also, because it was kind of a rush job, I didn't... Kenny.
I love this shirt.
Oh, you're looking at the shirt?
Oh, what? Let me see.
Okay. I drew a slightly different version of it with one tiny yellow dot right between the two
Of
things.
course you did.
And then I erased it. Thought you'd like that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, guys. So we've spent enough time. We're about 20
go.
minutes into our show here. Let's pick up where we left off. I'm going to move this. I don't want it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, gang. So, it is night in Archonia. Still. As you are aware, nighttime in Archonia is particularly black because there have never been any stars. And for the past several weeks, there has not been any moon either. You are all lying in a stinky, putrid swamp that reeks of decaying flesh from the many, many battles that have happened here in recent weeks. You are surrounded by every surviving Shadarkai from the city, a witch, and an unconscious Throck who still grips in his hand the great sword that he received from Cord when said thunder god stole his hammer.
Ah.
You're unconscious, sir.
He can still be
That's
making
okay.
noises.
He's erring in
I
his
sleep
in his
angry.
sleep.
Listen, as until recently the owner of a large beast, they do make those noises in their sleep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. So you guys are. What are you doing? Oh, by the way,
Yep.
2 levels of exhaustion.
Okay. You got it.
Hmm.
That was a little tough.
Did we?
I mean, not gonna lie.
I was gonna ask if we rest before we got shut out.
I just want to call out to Yeti Hill that I know that song and it's awesome.
What, peeing in the well?
Twilight of the Thunder God.
That's what Valorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Go on.
Did we rest before we got out?
No.
No.
No, we didn't get to rest.
No,
right?
the Shadowfell collapsed, and there is near you guys actually a door, just a door, a wooden door, standing in the middle of the swamp, which you recognize as this door right here.
Well, I thought the whole house came with us. Was it just the door?
No, the house didn't come with you at all.
Oh.
You don't remember
the
the house could not walk out of the Shadowfell, and when the
Right.
Shadowfell collapsed, the house became the Shadowfell.
Yes.
There is now just a door here.
So we
Okay.
woken up inside of a village.
No, you woke up in the swamps outside of the city of Leth. So if you remember when you went into the Shadowfell, let me bring up the map. Oh, that's a fun shot. Let's see.
Hello.
World map is
Not me.
world map is here. No, world map is coming. Moving it up a layer, up a layer, up a layer.
While you're doing that, can I ask if the Mind Flayers came out with us?
Where the heck is the? No, I believe I called that
Congratulations
out.
on finding the oldest mug.
Oh,
in
I
our
see what
cabinet.
happened. The world
That's
map. The world map
impressive.
is like a missing content thing. All right, forget the world map. The point is, when you guys left, when you guys entered the Shadowfell, you did so by leaving the city of Leth, heading west, and heading into the swamp, and then wandering around in the swamp until you found yourselves having crossed. So when the Shadowfell collapsed, you got spit back out into the swamp of the mortal world near the city of Leth in the nation of Lethia.
So this door in front of us is attached to our house, right? Is that like
From this side, no.
from this side, no. It's
It's
just
just
a
a door.
door.
It's
It's
just
just
a
the
door
door.
in the swamp.
All
Quick
right.
question.
Yes, the steps are in front of it.
Did the Mind Flayers?
No,
Come
you've
through.
already asked me that.
Yeah,
Also,
you-
I said it last time.
Okay.
So
Right,
now for
so-
the third time, no mind flares.
No mind flares. No.
So we should probably put a chair in front of the door so they can't come out, right?
I will walk right up to my front door, open it,
There's your house.
and there's the inside of my house.
That's the inside of your house.
Like, oh, good, I didn't get all the stuff I needed. And I'll just climb in and start putting things in my bag.
Okay.
So the house did come through.
No, the house isn't through. The house now is the plane of the Shadowfell. The only thing that you can see from the mortal plane is the front door.
Huh.
It's like the cartoon thing, basically. If you walk, you can walk all the way around the door. You won't enter the Shadowfell unless you open it and walk through the door.
It's larger on the inside.
It's exactly as big on the inside as it was.
So it's like Nightmare Before Christmas. The doors in the forest.
I don't. Oh, Nightmare Before. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Doors in the forest.
Only there's no tree. Yeah.
It's just a door. Creepy, weird door in the middle of the...
I look out my window. What do I see?
Oh, from inside the...
From inside the house.
You see... Let me look at the layout of your house here. Which window are you looking out?
Oh, well,
Here's
I
your
walked
door.
in the door.
Yeah.
So, I will look out the balcony window.
Okay, you see that.
That's in character.
Yeah.
That's my response.
So, for those who can't see,
Physics!
she sees the opposite side of her house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
load up my bag, grab a basket of rats, or a cage of rats, and I jump back down out the door into the swamp again with a splash.
Don't forget the fox.
It ran away! You let it out!
I didn't.
Who let it out? You let it out?
Nobody told me I wasn't supposed to.
No, you still talk.
The bird!
Yeah,
The bird let it out.
Is the bird in the house or
birds in the antlers.
Okay. Wait, I thought you could only talk in the house.
No, I think he can only talk around her.
I'm pretty sure it's you, goddess of the dead.
Oh.
See how I'm dead and you're the goddess? See, I didn't used to be able to talk, and then you let the Raven Queen die, and now you're the Raven Queen. I'm a raven. It all adds up.
While this is happening, I'm gonna
Like most things that have happened to me,
I'm gonna heal
this is your
Throck.
fault.
I'm gonna cast my healing light on Throck. Just to
Throck's already at full health, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Yes, but for
He
the
has 2 levels of
exhaustion.
exhaustion, but he is not missing hit
I'm
points.
exhausted.
oh.
In fact, I'm not even awake.
then I try to shake him awake. I was like, Throck.
Around you guys, the mini Shadarkai are getting to their feet and basically backing away as quickly as they can.
Wait, did Beck make it through?
You haven't seen her. Or Daro. They were together last you saw them. No, he wasn't with Beck. He was with Anastasia.
Yeah.
But you don't see any of the 3 of them.
Okay.
What
Well-
about what? Are you waking up?
I'm. Hey!
Throck! You're okay. You're alive.
Oh yeah.
You were up there, holding the sky.
Yeah, I carried this guy.
New merch.
You, I gotta get it. What is it with you guys? This whole side of the table.
It was too good not to use.
Oh, yeah, of course it would.
I mean,
Throck.
yeah.
Throck, when you were up there, you were the most ooh-ha-ha I've ever seen you. Ever.
And then you failed, but that's all right. We don't have to worry about that
I
part.
failed.
Where's the sky?
Up there.
Well,
this is- this is-
you know, Harry Monkey. I did hear your boss man say, "Protect the queen." Where's the queen, Monkey?
What did he say? Oh, he did.
But he said it about the other queen. Do you remember the one that died in the sky?
Oh.
Brain things. You got a sword. That sword.
Oh yeah.
He's not using his hands. He's doing stuff with his wings.
I'm picturing like Zazu, but all black.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Lion King bird.
Throck, what happened to your hammer?
You saw it.
Roll.
exchanged.
Insight.
Insight
Insight check,
check.
please.
Insight check at disadvantage because of
exhaustion. If this is double nat 20s.
Here we go. No.
No.
3.
Some fucking guy took your fucking hammer. He gave you a pretty cool sword, though.
I'm gonna kill him.
Wait, kill who?
I don't know, but I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. Well, at least you got a sword now, right? That's yours, right?
You know what? Just for yucks, let's back up that insight check with a religion check. Also at disadvantage.
Sweet.
I know this is going to go super well for you.
Religion is even better. Oh, yeah, it is. Whoops. That one. for a total of...
Also, that guy smelled bad.
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The intelligence of the strongest Erman.
Yep.
Well, I'm happy you're okay. Because I was worried we wouldn't get to see you again from the Shadowfell.
You got worried.
Yeah, I was worried.
Why?
Because we're only, the only thing that the universe has to existing right now.
Well, yeah, but, it was just...
So are we not looking for Darrow? Is that the situation?
Where's Dar?
Are we not looking for that guy? I feel like he hung out for a long time for you guys to just be like, oh, no, whatever.
Well, if we got spit out, chances are he got spit out too. Maybe he got spit out somewhere else.
Maybe.
So,
What about your little friend with the spells?
Are you referring to her or?
Anastasia.
Same thing. Maybe she got spit out somewhere else.
Oh, maybe she did. I don't see her. Everybody here has kind of the same look going on. Those two, I don't see.
I don't look anything like her.
No, I mean the city people.
Oh.
They all look like her.
Who is she?
Oh, this is
our new friend.
the witch.
Oh, hi.
Hello! I saw you. You were very big.
Yeah.
Now you're not.
He's still pretty big.
Still pretty big, but not extra big. Just normal Erman big.
No.
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 Can confirm most Erman up to his ear at most.
I am the strongest Ur.
He is the strongest.
Strongest man.
I haven't seen any other hold up the sky like that.
There you go.
So until I see that happen.
Not big. Not big. Nope.
Well,
Fair enough.
well, I'm really glad we're safe, but I want to get some rest because I'm really tired right now.
Rest.
Yeah.
One of the great planes of the universe has collapsed and is now inside my house. You're gonna rest?
Well, yeah, because we got to try to save this plane now that we're in. So if I want to try to save this plane, I got to rest. And also, if we try to find Darrow, I want to be prepared for that too. And also,
What do you mean if?
Be prepared.
Well, because we could go find Darrow, or we could just try
We
to.
need to
I know,
find
I know,
Darrow
I
in
know.
order to complete all 4 tasks.
Yes,
A
but
good
we've done 2
Question:
so
if
far.
one of you dies in the course of the task, are you still? Does that count?
I don't know. We didn't ask that part. We should have really asked that part.
Technically,
Very
I feel like we have an important
Rules.
question with what happens if anyone dies
Mm-hmm.
at all, anywhere, right now.
Oh, well, then you see what happens is I re-find the gate.
Where do you look for a gate?
Well, the house had 2 doors.
Was there a gate? You looked
In the house?
in your house just now. Was there a giant gate to the great beyond?
Are you asking that in character as the bird, or are you
Yes.
asking that? Not that I saw, dearie.
So, for example, if Stuart the Shatterkai over there were to just take an arrow to the brain,
Or the knee.
well, something deadly, what do you think would happen?
Well, usually.
One way to find out.
Well, I don't know.
Can I borrow one of your rats?
But he's one of your
I
kind.
reach in, poke around, pull out the fattest looking rat and hand it to you.
Algeblas.
Oh.
$22.
For what? The rat?
Yeah,
For me?
the rat. I shoot the rat in your hand.
Oh.
I just throw the rat at you.
Well, who hits first?
Just like skeets, you throw it up and just out
Well,
of the sky.
no, like he shoots the rat and now it's useless to me, so I just chuck it at him.
All right.
I grab it.
Why? This is out of character. Like, literally, why did you shoot the rat?
He's killing it.
It's
Killing the
not
rat.
out of
What
character
happens?
at all for him, actually.
No, I mean, I'm speaking out of character.
Oh.
Okay, so you've killed the rat.
Yeah.
I guess roll damage.
What was Algeblas again?
You got all 3 beams on the same rat?
8 damage.
And you threw it at him. Are you going to dodge it, catch it, let it hit you?
No, I was going to attempt to catch it.
All right, you can catch the rat, I'll say.
And it attacks for a bite.
Yeah,
Is he
it
still
bites
going?
you.
Okay, I drop it to the floor.
It squirms around. It can't really move because you broke too many pieces of it with your Eldritch Blast, but it is it's still moving.
Wow.
Still
I
wiggling.
feel so much better about the fate of the universe.
All right.
Are you done torturing animals?
No, not yet. Let me do something else real quick.
But wasn't that what you were gonna do?
No, actually. I was going to make it quick.
Okay. You think?
And then this idiot, this jackass kid.
I mean, it's it's still sitting there. If you want to do more things to the rat, to try and make it quick in some
Fireball. No.
Fireball.
No, I'm gonna use a healing light on it. And let's see. Heal it for 12.
Here's the thing. Because the rat is dead.
Oh, I thought it was still moving.
It is.
Okay.
But you can't heal something that you've already killed.
So it's dead and still moving,
It's dead.
but still moving.
It is still moving.
Oh.
Huh.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Undead. I look around to see if there's any other people who are dead or supposed to be dead lying on the floor.
Roll a perception check.
Shh. You don't laugh at me.
I'll laugh at you.
Dead.
It's just but a flesh
10.
wound.
No, everyone looks kind of fine.
Everyone looks fine on the floor.
I mean, they've gotten up. They're moving around.
But is there anyone on the floor? Not.
No, nobody within your vision is like lying on the floor, ground, swamp. mud.
Well, I'm pretty sure that rat's supposed to be dead, but it's still moving.
I'm gonna walk into the house.
I'll
okay,
follow.
you are in the house.
I'm gonna try crawling out one of the windows. The back one, directly across from the door.
Okay, so here's the front door. Yeah, that one, I guess. You actually you end up crawling in the front window that's right next to the door.
I'm standing in the doorway just watching you.
That's spiffy.
Well, now I gotta figure out how to get back to the gate. Is this the gate? I'm gonna go back out the door. I'm gonna pick up the dead and yet moving rat.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in the door with the rat.
Cool. It remains as it was.
I lean over your shoulder and poke at it with my wand. Just to...
I'm gonna stick the rat and my hand through each one of the windows and the balcony door.
I mean, it Pac-Mans every direction you go.
Okay.
Depending on which opening you use, you either come in another window or you hit the opposite wall.
Well, I guess none of these windows are the gates.
Well, you know what we could do?
It doesn't seem to be.
We should go to the nearest cemetery and see what's up. Is there a cemetery
be wrong,
in Lethia?
but I believe we haven't destroyed. Only the gate seems to be missing. There doesn't seem to be an abundant. I don't believe. I could be
We're
wrong.
not seeing all
here.
of the dead people.
I don't think that's going to
Well,
spit out all the dead.
here's the thing about
necessarily.
that.
Yeah.
You're still in the house, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
As you start talking about this and looking around, you notice that there is some dude sitting in the corner, and he gets up and looks around and goes, "What? What's this
Hello."
place?" And then from behind you, you hear someone else say, "What happened to my house?" And people start appearing in your house.
Oh boy.
I hate unwelcome
Like real people?
visitors.
People, yeah, real people.
I poke one of them.
You're not in the house, are you?
No.
Okay, so you haven't seen them. There's-
Religion check
Okay,
on this. Yeah.
yeah, roll it.
Examining one of these people.
I would take religion or perception for this.
I'll take religion.
Okay.
That's a nat 1, baby.
With what modifier?
With an 11 modifier.
So that's a 12. There's no such thing as a nat 1, or no such thing as a crit fail on skill checks.
That's true. Actually, you know what? I bet I have, given my background, I may have a...
You must be able to have a reroll.
Hold on.
Well, even with a 12, you're fine. What you notice about these people, you lived in the Shadowfell a long time, and you've been up to the gate before. These look like the people that go through the gate.
Yep.
They at first glance look like regular, ordinary people, but there's something about their bodies that's just a little off.
I'm gonna also do
Okay.
a religion check on my own religion. God help me. 7 is 13 and 5 is 18?
18. Yeah, these are the souls of dead people incarnating here because this is the Shadowfell. And not moving on because there's nowhere to go.
Man, this house is going to get filled up quick.
People are already, like, they're appearing every few seconds, not like on a regular beat, but just like every time someone dies anywhere, here they come. And they just start leaving the house. There's nowhere else to go. They start going out the front door.
They're walking out?
They're walking
Oh,
out
interesting.
into the world.
So
well, we're
as ghosts?
repopulating the world?
As ghosts?
There's something.
I
Oh,
think
they're
a
keeping
little
it
bit like the rat.
Exactly the same.
Well, when one of them comes through, I attempt to like put my hand on them to see if I.
It is every bit as solid as when you hugged your mom.
Huh. So.
Well, hell.
Yet, yes, Reese is also from the Shadowfell. She is a bog witch who has a chicken house on the Shadowfell, and her chicken house is now the Shadowfell.
Hell yeah.
So no one can die right now.
I mean...
Well, they can't finish the process.
Yeah.
They can die. They
But-
just can't cross over.
I fucked up.
Oops.
And I wonder, man, this puts a
Welcome to Goddesshood.
a damper on my plans.
That's you now.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
Who are you gonna appeal to now?
What plans does it put a damper on?
Well, I need to kill my
Kill
father.
his dad.
Isn't your dad an immortal devil?
Yes, but
I don't think they have the same rules.
well, what happens when devils die?
Is that a song?
I'll roll a religion check on that one. 15.
Less than that.
Come on.
If you kill one away from its home plane of existence, it will simply reappear there. If you kill one on its home plane of existence, it's gone. Forever.
I convey that in an appropriately witchy and ambiguous manner.
So,
Do I understand?
Yeah.
so even now,
It
with
just
these-
rings a bell. You already knew that. You're oh yeah.
Yeah.
So even now with these new rules that are happening with the Shadowfell, that should still happen.
Yeah, because they don't have like souls that go on to another place. They started out in the other place, and you're killing them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Since I have some of my father in me, does that mean my soul will go someplace different too?
Let's
Would you
find
like
out.
me to stab? That's in character. I make that noise. You beat me to the joke.
Sorry.
I sit down in the mud and pull out a pack of playing cards and start like laying out solitaire.
They're different cards. They have different suits. They go up
They're
to
tarot cards, and I'm playing like solitaire.
The
with
numbers
them.
go up to 24.
It's like the straw deck. And there's one card in there from the deck of many things, but it's like it doesn't have any magic left in it.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you cannot summon death.
Ha.
She's
Well,
right there.
Yeah. I have already been summoned.
Yeah.
Well, can you at least command the people that are coming through here to like conjugate in one spot?
I think you mean congregate.
Maybe if we conjugate them, they'll somehow get to the gate.
They sound very similar.
They do.
It is the little death.
It is the little death.
Maybe that's the key.
Look up conjugate later.
Conjugate and conjugate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Congregate. So yes.
I'm
that's
only thinking of it in terms of verbs.
Yeah, that's a valid question though. What do you think?
Of conjugating them?
Of telling them to do something.
Oh.
While you think about it, I
Drop
throw
dead.
up my hand. I'm going to turn the undead. And so I guess my holy symbol, it's... I guess it's my wand and the... some raven feathers on the that are
It is whatever you
tied
want it
onto
to be.
the base of it.
Okay.
And I just say, "Get!" And I cast Turn Undead. What happens?
Nothing. There's like a darkening of the air around your wand, and a couple of the people walking past out of the house go, "Ugh, what are you, a witch?"
Yes!
I'm sorry, this is very confusing. I was just in an alleyway, and I could have sworn this guy was about to stab me right in the neck.
He absolutely did.
Wait, and I grab this person by the face and tilt their head around so I can examine their neck.
It's fine.
Interesting.
Well, but it
that's
would make
exactly
sense
what
that
I just-
once they're dead, they're...
Yeah. No, not a mortal
Raven
wound
Queen,
on
hi,
them.
hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to...
Everyone roll perception.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Okay, that's gonna be 20. Not nat 20.
14.
9.
Chaos Lord.
20.
Okay, so Throck, while you are looking at your sword, trying to figure out what the hell kind of sharp-ass hammer this is,
Garbage.
and pretending you're not tired, you three all see the rat come walking out of the house, totally fine, and you look in the house and see the rat's body still in the house. Not moving.
Interesting. I poke the rat that walked out of the house.
It feels like the other people.
Fascinating. I'm going to go inside. While these guys are doing it, I'm going to elbow my way through the crowd swarming out of my house, and I'm going to
It's
go.
not that thick. People aren't dying by the masses right now. It's just,
There's not that many people left.
every few seconds.
Well, this is Archonia.
Most of them already died, for one thing, and every few seconds, someone somewhere in the world dies from something. That's kind of the pace we're dealing with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you guys were both in the middle of doing something there when the rat thing happened.
I was introducing myself to the dead dude from the alleyway.
Oh yeah, he's like, am I in the Shadowfell?
You just walked out of the Shadowfell. You're in Lethia.
What?
Long story.
That is clearly a lie. I was...
Pay attention to me. See how that works?
What?
Yeah. Raven Queen, you walked out of the Shadowfell and into Lethia.
Okay, why? Why would that happen? You're supposed to go from the Shadowfell into Avernus.
To the gates. Into a what?
Avernus. I'm from Zamar. We all worship Asmodeus. I'm supposed to die and then go serve him in Avernus.
Well, you're here in Lethia.
Why am I in Lethia? They worship...
Me.
It's a little odd that you say that. Because, I don't know much about the Raven Queen, but I'm pretty sure no one can ever see her face. It's like the only thing about her. And here you are looking at me with your face hanging out.
I pull down my mouth. Does this help?
Not really.
She's still kind of new to her job.
I
Definitely got stabbed in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I fully remember that now.
Mm-hmm.
While this conversation is going on, unless there's more, I can
Go ahead.
jump in. I'm going to check on my cauldron, baby. Sort of dig around in the salt and see what's going on in there.
Things are progressing nicely.
Okay. Not ready though yet.
Not ready.
Not ready. All right. Seems unaffected by all this tomfoolery.
Nothing has happened to the cauldron. You're the only one who's fucked with it.
Mm-hmm. Just how I like it. No cauldron conjugating here.
It sounds similar.
You're not wrong. We're not making fun of you. It's just funny.
We are absolutely making fun.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I wasn't.
All right. I will also. I'm gonna roll another religion check on that rat.
To find out what?
I want to find out just why the rat walked into the house and left a body behind,
Well,
and then
he
walked
didn't
out again.
walk into the house. I walked into the house with the still moving rat. Stuck him through every single window and door possible to see if I could find the gate. And then just kind of left
Did
it
you
there.
carry
You may
the
roll
rat
your
out,
religion
or
check.
did
No.
you?
Roll your religion
Okay,
check.
I think I can guess what happened, but I'll roll religion to.
The person in the corner surprised me.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Drop the...
Okay, so
So-
you're going to get the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Goodness.
So the reason the rat was still moving when Zaylan shot it with his
Eldritch Blast.
deadly Eldritch Blast is because the whole process of dying and moving on is bottlenecked now. So it's just a lot slower. But then after that, the same thing happened to the rat that's happened to all these people. His body finished dying and his spirit appeared in the Shadowfell. In this case, his body happened to also be in the Shadowfell, but that was a coincidence.
Because I dropped him out of surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that everybody's body is where
Everybody's
they left
body
it,
is where they left it.
and this is just an incarnation of their soul.
Well, give me another religion check.
Okay. It fell on the edge. That is an 11, so that's going to be a 22.
Okay. People incarnate in a new body on the Shadowfell. It is a spiritual body, but since the Shadowfell is a plane of spirit, it's as real as it gets. When you pass from one plane to another, your body transitions with you. When they're here, they have real bodies, new ones.
What
Okay.
happens if we take them to the Feywild?
Zaylen looks a little, what do you call it? Relieved, because now he's thinking in his head, "Oh man, if this is happening, that means Darrow must be okay because he's not appearing right now."
Darrow, no, I'm kidding.
And also Beck must be okay too because she's not appearing right now either.
Well, you are right that they are probably alive.
I will actually take Oven aside and kind of just elbow you like in the most obnoxious way possible. And in surprisingly clear terms, quickly go over all of this with you. Just thought you should know since, it's your domain. Try and power
Squeak's
up.
head is just in between you guys.
Yeah, you can know too. It's a familiar. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe we'll all learn a valuable lesson. And
I'm a million years old!
And then the universe
really?
will end.
Yeah.
How do you feel about going on the hunt for the gates?
Does it matter?
Do we have enough time?
Yes, actually.
If you ever want to, it's an interesting question. What will happen to you when all of the universe ceases to exist and you can't die?
Well, I was already in some planes that cease to exist. I'm pretty sure it'll be similar. What do you mean, go on the hunt?
Are you sure about that? You
Well,
keep getting bumped
look.
to new planes. What will happen when all of the planes are gone?
Look, lady, I'm not a scientist.
Or
The
priest.
gates
Or a priest.
are obviously not in the Shadowfell anymore.
Uh-huh.
Because the Shadowfell is the house.
Right, so where would you like me to look?
I'm assuming because the country we are currently in is generally the worshippers of
You.
You.
It would be somewhere here, is my guess.
Here's my guess.
Or it would be somewhere in Jotunheim.
Jotunheim? What?
Oh, the furball's awake!
Yep, Jotunheim.
God, you smell bad.
Because there was access to the Underdark there at one point.
You're just making this up as you go.
I am, yes. In fact, I had no on-the-job training here.
That's what being a goddess is all about. Nobody tells you how to do it. You just gotta figure it out for yourself. And then people write books about it and take all the wrong lessons.
I suppose we could go to the edge of where this plane is collapsing and make a new gate.
Or we could try to hurry up and finish our trials so we can just save this current plane.
Child, I have dead people coming through this door every couple of seconds. Not now.
I don't know. Last time I checked, we don't really have a lot of time.
Then you go do your trial. I will figure this out here.
Hey. Do you know the Find Familiar spell? I'm just saying.
No. Well, I can summon a creature, but I don't, is it considered a familiar?
I'm just saying, if a familiar dies, right? Like they just go back to where they were, and then you could summon them again. But I'm looking for a new boss. Is what I'm saying.
Squeak.
Huh?
That's enough out of you for today.
You just hear telepathically. Fuck.
Check back with me.
Couldn't talk for a million years.
But seriously though, I'm just Zan's trying to work out in his head right now. How much time has passed since we got the trial update?
The update, like when the bell rang for her.
No, when the guy when he first told us, okay, you gotta do the trial now, and then time passed. We did 2 trials during that time, and I'm trying to gauge how much time we have left.
Okay.
Before
are you saying that out loud?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that out loud to Oven, and maybe everyone else is overhearing this. And I'm just trying
5 days.
Is that Abraxio?
Has passed?
Throck
Yep.
fought Darrow and surrendered his kingship. You guys slept that off. You'd already slept once. Then you went to the Shadowfell, and time moves weird there to begin with. Here, it's been 5 days. And frankly, I wish you'd pick up the pace.
I'm a little bit busy.
I will go and find that guy who was from who worshipped Asmodeus.
I think you're still talking
Are you
to
still
him.
talking
Are you
to
still
him? I thought
in
he
front of
wandered
you?
off.
Well,
He hasn't
I mean,
particularly gone anywhere. He doesn't know what to do.
yeah, he hasn't
Alrighty.
gone anywhere because I said pay attention to me,
It's-
and
Oh,
that was
there
the
you
last
go.
command I gave him.
Yeah, it's
She
full
stopped him.
dark and he's in a swamp.
Yeah.
So yeah. I
All
figured.
right.
So yeah, he's right there.
I just grab him by the back of the neck. Are you familiar with the Temple of Asmodeus?
What do you mean?
Have you been there?
There's a lot of temples. Which one?
That's a good question. The biggest one. The biggest one.
Well,
with
that's
the
in the town
fanciest-
I'm from. That's in Zamaria.
Are you thinking sending them to the temples of their gods?
Not exactly.
I think that's a horrible idea.
And I'm just gonna. It's like, may I borrow him for a second? And I just grab him by the back of the neck.
The dude or the bird?
No, oh, sorry. I grabbed the guy,
Oh,
Asmodeus worshiper, by the back of his neck. Like, can I borrow him for a second, your ravenness?
sure.
Can you tell him to answer any questions I might have?
Answer her questions.
Thank you. And I just sort of frog march him over to Zaylin. I was like, pay attention here. Have you been into the temple? The large one, the big one, the fancy one of Asmodeus?
Yeah, I was there.
Look, I know everything this guy's ever thought. Do you want to just ask me?
Sure. Where's the tuning fork?
Oh, for the Shadowfell?
Well, no, for the hells.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's where it's at. Big temple. They got a few of them there.
Yeah, I push him towards you, and I'm like, did you catch that? I pull this up. Did you catch that?
What's a tuning fork?
I was like, Please, he's had enough.
All right. And I let him go and just give him a little smack on the face. Or just like a love smack. Like, go back. As you were.
Go back where?
I don't know. You're dead.
He gets up and starts running in a circle.
So you're suggesting we should go there?
I'm telling you, if you want to finish your trial, that's probably the place to start.
I didn't come all the way here to stand around and witness your interrogations.
Who are you?
Where are you?
Like you don't know.
He's standing there with you guys.
Oh, all of a sudden.
I actually literally did not catch who this was when you
It's
started.
a Broxio.
Okay. All right.
Abraxio, before you go, do you know how much time we have left before
We had
everything
2 weeks.
ceased?
It's been 5 days. We've got whatever
Was it 2
14
weeks?
minus 5 is.
There's no timer countdown on the end of existence, but things do seem to be progressing. That's why I came here to tell you guys to hurry the fuck up.
Well, can you...
Language.
Which
Does that
language?
mean you're here to help?
I am helping. You guys would all be destroyed by now if I wasn't somewhere else helping.
Well, okay.
Okay, well, if
Can-
you know
can-
everything, where's the gate? So I
The
can tell
gate to the beyond.
all of
Here's
these
the
people
thing,
where to
you
go.
three, I can't read because of the rings. So I don't always know what you're talking about.
The gate's my
Yeah.
gate. My gate.
The big one.
Yeah.
with
I don't
it's
have-
right where you left it in non-existence. It stands where it was, only there's no longer a plane of existence around it, thus rendering it completely inaccessible from everywhere.
Ooh,
So,
fun.
so they can't
So
get to
if
it.
we go to the edge of existence here and have the people walk through to non-existence, they can find the gate.
Here's the thing about nothingness.
Theoretically.
There's a lot of it. A whole lot.
Sure.
And most
but-
of it is something a lot worse than what you're thinking.
Okay. I guess I'll just let them wander.
Here's my suggestion. The swamp, a big empty swamp in the middle of nowhere,
Just have
kind of lucked out, right? Best possible scenario for all the dead people appearing on the mortal plane.
Luck.
Also, if you want, later on when things have calmed down a bit, I can try and cram them back in to their meat.
No. No.
Me and your predecessor had an arrangement. We might need to work something out later on.
Here, I'm thinking you have a number of loyal followers here that are still alive, and a bunch of very confused dead people coming out of my house.
I see where you're going with this.
I'm thinking shepherds and sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hold down the fort here while you go do your business.
I don't think she needs to be doing her business here in the swamp. Isn't there a well nearby?
There very well might be. I also...
That was a pity, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to a couple of the Shadarkai who seem to be okay with me.
Yeah, they are like very confused and distraught. Their home was besieged by monsters. Their goddess died in front of their eyes. The weird terrorist lady that they've been hearing about for weeks now apparently is the goddess. And then they were in a swamp.
So... Hello.
Confidence.
One of them starts to like bow, and he gets confused. He just does it anyway, but in a really like faltering, unsure way. And the other one's just like, get up.
I'm right behind you. By the way.
Of course.
So is
you are.
Abraxio.
He's like, I haven't done this job in a while.
I sneak around
Yeah,
behind the
fine.
one that's not kneeling, and I kick him in the back of the knee, and I scream, "Kneel before your goddess!"
He falls down to the ground, but the way you kicked his knee, he kind of spins,
Yeah.
and he's like just facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
All of these dead people popping out of the door, if you guys could just keep them here in the swamp.
How?
Just let them know that this...
Your goddess needs you! Do not question her wisdom!
It's the witch working for you!
Yes.
The souls of the undead require your attention!
And your aid?
Are they undead?
Yes!
Here's the thing. Oh, just do it.
Yes! And no.
You see, there's like 8 years of wizard school you need to go to understand the difference here.
Here we go.
Look,
There's a lot of prerequisite knowledge.
they're in the process.
Most high schools don't get you to the sufficient level to really be... Yeah.
No.
They're in the
Yeah.
process of making their way to the gates.
Yeah, they're
Like
they're
you
fully
usually see.
they're fully dead. They're fully dead, but they are also here.
Like you usually see
I
as they
grab
pass
both
through.
of these followers and crack their heads together.
Uh,
The universe is collapsing! Your goddess needs... Yeah.
Athletics check, please.
Oh, okay. Sure. Ooh, fun. Okay. Can't wait for this one.
This is your grapple check. You're going to need 2, one for each of them.
Okay. First one, that landed on the edge again, sorry. First one is going to be a 11
Cool.
grapple check. And then the second one's going to be even worse, a 9.
So you get the guy with your left hand, but the guy
Yeah.
with your right hand is like, it gets out of your way. So when you grab this guy and you try and smash him, there's nobody over there.
I'm like, whatever! Point is...
Maybe you should let the monkey do the intimidating.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Can you crack these two heads together?
Can we
In a
crack
non-lethal way.
no heads?
No, I can't.
No cracking heads.
Okay.
Very much like you see the dead pass through the Shadowfell on their way to the gate. That's essentially what's happening here. The gate is misplaced at the moment.
Oh, God, you've had the job for like 1 day.
Right, well, so what I need you to do is shepherd the lost sheep until we can get the gate back in place.
To where? Where are we shepherding them
Within
to?
the swamp.
So we just keep them all in the swamp.
Yes.
Okay.
Just let them know as they come out the door. Just hang out in the swamp for now until...
Here's the thing.
I know the swamp has limited space.
Well, yeah, but also I'm a window washer. I don't know how many of these people I can get to listen to me. The other guy says, I don't even have a job. I've been unemployed for 3 weeks. I don't...
Well, I mean, the universe has been collapsing. It's understandable.
Right, so maybe there's someone better you could talk to about this than just the 2 first dudes you saw.
I'm going to yell, is there a priest in the house? A druid?
I think all the priests turned into vampires and then you killed them.
I only killed 2.
Well, didn't you knock down the building they lived in?
Knocking down buildings does not necessarily mean you kill an undead thing.
Yeah, Batman.
Okay.
Who's Batman?
Vampires, like we said.
Right, so it takes a lot to kill a vampire. I don't think a crumbling building's gonna do it. I need a druid.
So actually, one of the druids that was with your sister earlier does appear out of the woodwork.
Thank me.
Okay.
I'm catching on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a spirit, dearie.
I need you to shepherd the souls.
All right, you're fine. Go do the thing.
Thank you.
Everybody listen up! And she starts yelling at everyone. And... By the way,
Delegation, dear.
as people
work.
start forming up, you actually spot your mom in the crowd.
Like a live mom, not coming through the door mom.
A live mom.
Okay.
Yeah. She hobbles up and says, "Oh,
Thanks for the hand.
I see you got the hand.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you were wearing it."
Oh.
Oven,
Mother,
I have a question.
maybe I have an answer.
Did you kill the queen?
Technically, no. It was the mind flayers.
I just wonder how appropriate it is for you to be the new Raven Queen.
That would be a question for the queen once we find the gate. The old queen. Because I assume once she died, before the Shadowfell collapsed, she managed to get through the gate.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't either, but it makes sense to me.
Zaylin kind of like,
Well, whatever it is that you did or didn't do, I'm still very proud of you.
oh.
I appreciate you, Mother.
How old is your mother?
You might consider taking a bath. I know we're in a swamp, but it seems like you maybe haven't had a bath today, and I think there's a lot of blood on your side. You
Kind of
might
scratch at the...
You might consider
bugs.
washing that off because it does start to dull the blade after a while.
She's really more for show at this point. I have other ways.
Well, we all do, dear.
Besides, you cannot deny that this doesn't look pretty awesome.
Well, yes, but you've always been so much about how it looks. Look at this! And she pulls out like a 2-foot-long dagger with like a jagged edge, and it's gleaming, polished clean. She's like,
"Ooh, shiny."
isn't this scarier anyway than the bloody, stained one? Because if you see this, you know it will cut you. She puts it away.
I suppose I could
You're not a war goddess.
polish it.
Or the goddess of like
All
serial
I ask,
murderers.
all I
Well, the
ask is
blood
that you
makes
look.
sense then.
All I ask is that you look your best when you go out, so that people know. So that people know that you respect yourself.
Yes, Mother.
I like your dagger, dearie. It looks very nice. I can tell you care very well for your things.
Aldrich.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I like your mother.
I don't understand.
You look tired.
Nope.
You should have a nap.
He is very tired.
Is your friend tired?
Very
He was
so.
holding the sky.
He was.
Is this the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
You got any dating advice?
No, Mother.
Oh, does she?
The thing about catching a man
Okay.
is that
This is
you have to tie the ankles tight enough that it actually hurts to untie it.
Now I'm questioning how
Wait.
Father died.
Wait, couldn't you
I
just...
stabbed him.
With that dagger?
No, the one that I stabbed him with, I left in his heart when we commended his body to the swamp. It's tradition.
I'm very well aware.
Couldn't you just use your hand to catch a man?
Well, yes, but it's often hard to hold on to one that way. I'm sorry. I'm assuming that you are a man.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I mean, he's a boy.
Well... Oh, the protect the?
Beware the.
Oh.
I think it's Protecta.
Okay.
Beware the.
I think it's Protecta.
Well, I think it's up to her.
Yeah, it's up to me now.
Or the voice. Oh yeah, that's true.
Here's my best dating advice to you.
Is it real advice?
Just be yourself.
Okay. So,
You look uncomfortable with that.
I am so glad that my mask is covering my face because the faces I'm making.
well, if Raylan's going to be himself, he's going to be himself. I mean, Zaylan. Zaylan's going to be himself. He's going to be himself.
All right.
And he's going to ask, can we please go somewhere to sleep? Because Throck is really tired, and I want to sleep.
Yeah, you all should sleep and have a bath. I'll stay here and help
We're-
shepherd the dead.
How many people does my mortar and pestle fit?
Huh?
Up to
that one.
5.
Up to 5? I will fetch it out of my house.
I assume you already have all the stuff on
Yeah.
your character sheet on
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't sure.
Except the cauldron.
Yes, okay. I also, when I went back into my house, I grabbed a couple things. I'll tell you what they are later.
Okay.
Nothing like hugely
Mhm.
special, but
Need me to get anything for you? Need me to get anything for
He
you?
carries the bags.
I carry the bag.
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, sure.
And I take off my backpack and hand it to you.
Yeah, no problem.
And okay,
With the 2 points of exhaustion.
Strength check disadvantage.
Right.
it is not
Whoa,
unfortunately
yeah, sure, why not?
extra heavy. I wish it was. I wish I had a
Oh,
spell
wow.
that did that. 15, 14.
Okay, you nobody else can tell,
Tired.
but you stagger a little, like you sway. You know, like, have you ever been on like a bus or a tram or something, and you're like, I'm not gonna hold on, I'm gonna
Yep.
just stand it, and
Yeah,
then
like-
like you're just like, no, I can. That's Throck right now.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm like, well, everybody in. And I climb into the mortar and pick up the pestle. I'm like, we've got, where do you want to go?
Wait, in what?
Well,
Oh,
It's
I
a
have
mortar
a
and
mortar and
pestle.
pestle.
Oh,
You know, like a mocha headache.
yeah.
But yeah, it's,
Throck doesn't know that word.
I don't know.
He doesn't know any
Yeah.
of those
Well-
I don't know what
words.
you're talking about.
maybe we should go
It's
to
a
the...
boat. No, you don't know that word either.
It's
you
a
want
It's a
to finish
castle.
your trials? We can
Okay.
head to...
small castle.
Yes.
Maybe we should go to Throck's castle first.
Oh, bless,
Bless you.
Thank you.
Maybe we should go to Throck's castle first and rest there.
Have
You
a
can
hero.
rest on the road. I will fly you there. You sleep. They can sleep in the mortar and pestle, right? Well,
Yes.
I mean, we're not
Here's the
doing
thing:
anything.
the castle, is going to be kind of hard to see since there is zero light source now, and it's way up in the sky and made of clouds.
Yep.
Wait, the zero light source in the entire...
Yes. 'cause
Plane?
There's no stars.
I mean,
there's no
there are
moon.
fires. People can still make fires, but not in the sky.
Oh, this is going to be really hard to find a girlfriend.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All of the people have had a short rest, and all of the children are resumed their long rest. and we were just talking about where we're going. I think Throck's castle was winning the conversation
Yes.
last
Well,
time,
Yeah.
but
well-
Zaylan has maybe another idea.
No, because I wanted to know if we could rest just in the cauldron, I guess.
Mortal and pestle.
I mean, it's not huge. You can fit max 5 people in it, but standing up. It's not like.
Yeah, I guess to the castle, if we could see it, right?
Who has the
Wait.
medallion?
Wait, no. Can't my new found abilities, I can see through any kind of darkness, right?
Yeah, but only up to 120 feet, I think. You already had dark vision. This is just regular darkness. It's not magical darkness. But yeah, you can only see.
I have produced flame.
Okay.
Light some torches.
I do have.
Be like headlights.
I'm pretty sure I do still have the medallion to just teleport there.
Yeah, I don't remember who had it. I know it's been. I think everyone has had it except Auden
Me.
at some point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so whoever
I
has
do
it
too.
can teleport to the castle.
One person.
One person. Or you know the teleport spell now, don't you? And we've already established that there is a teleportation circle in the castle. If you want to take however
Yeah.
long it takes and draw
10
out a
minutes.
10 minutes to draw a teleportation
Yeah.
circle right here,
So yeah,
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll use
There you go.
teleportation circle, draw it, and yeah, after 10 minutes.
It actually only takes you 2 minutes because Abroxial's there with his staff and he's just like fixing your shit. He's just like, that's not.
You did that wrong.
It's more efficient
that
if you
wrong.
do this. Yeah, Reese is also
You did that
helping.
wrong,
Everyone's
This is
giving
my-
advice.
Uh-huh.
You get super pissy about it, but it actually only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, if only Abroxial was helping you, it would take you 2. With me, I add 3 minutes back on.
Because the Proxial is helping, and you're just criticizing.
Yes.
Criticizing. All right, so you appear in the castle. Abroxial's already there when you appear.
I just jump into the teleportation circle. You can't get rid of me. I'm a player character.
How do you know about that?
Don't worry about it.
Ah.
I don't know what that
Abroxial
means.
He knows he's been a player character and an NPC.
Oh yeah.
And you and me have to have a talk one of these days.
Nope, not gonna happen.
All right, so once we get there, I think I'm immediately gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Maybe ask them to make me that hero's feast real quick.
It's always there.
Oh, it's
Oh,
always
yeah.
there, yeah.
In fact, when you get there, they're still repairing it from the ermine. Remember,
gonna take
the
a
ermine
bath.
were all there.
Your mama told you.
And
Right. Well, but also, I like the baths.
That's true, you do.
and
Drunk octopus.
and yeah, I'll probably take a quick shower right before too. And the whole time, Zayden's kind of like muttering to himself. He just says, "Be myself. Be myself."
There's so many of you.
Yep.
Like he's trying to figure out the meaning behind those words. Be
That you
myself.
got from Oven's mom.
Yeah, be myself. Mhm.
You know nothing about. I'm
You're
just assuming it's good advice.
You're overthinking it.
What Throck, do you know what that means? Be myself?
Nope.
Oh, by the way, Reese,
I just
you
know you're
haven't seen this
Yes.
before. You are in a castle made out of solidified cloud material,
Cool.
sized for people who would be about 26 feet tall.
Yep. I can figure out. I can guess what this was.
And then there are servants made of wispy cloud walking around. They're also gigantic.
I hand one of them my cloak, and then 5 minutes later, I tell one of them to go get me my cloak.
The first one does not take your cloak.
Oh,
I still
right.
just let it drop to the ground without acknowledging the fact that they failed to pick it up. Does the second one go and get my cloak?
No.
I go and pick it up without acknowledging.
You just stand in the hallway for 5 minutes?
I went back and
Okay.
got it.
I mean, if Brennan sees this, he'll say to her, "Oh, it's because you're new here. You gotta ask Throck for permission, and then he'll tell them all to obey you, whatever." But anyway, I'm gonna go to the bath. So I go to the bath.
I've already ended the food.
You're eating?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think Hero's Feast does anything for your exhaustion.
I don't think it does. It might. I don't know.
I'm looking it up. So yeah, Throck goes to a giant dining hall
Mm-hmm.
with a gigantic long table that is clearly built for mini giants.
Yeah.
And it's eternally filled with food, and he's just eating.
Just eating.
All right. I will come in. Do I get benefits from eating the Hero's Feast?
You have to eat it for an hour to gain the benefits. You have to sit and
Okay.
eat a full meal for an hour.
That is not even hard.
Yeah.
Throck does it all the time.
Not hard for me either.
Additionally, there is a homebrew rule because of the fact that this Hero's Feast is free and always present. You cannot gain the benefits of the spell more than once a week. But you
Actually-
can. It's still just food, though. If you already had the spell, you can still eat this. Yeah.
All right. I'll grab a plate and sit next to you wherever. Can you sit at the table or do you just like sit on the floor?
Throck,
Like, sit at the
I
table
imagine
like a
eats
toddler.
standing up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
possibly
just-
on the table.
Why wait?
Mhm.
Just get at the first thing that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I hoist
Sounds like
myself
it.
up on the table and sit on the edge with my feet like kicking in the air.
Yep.
So, I understand it's your castle.
Yep.
I tell you what, you look pretty tired.
Mm-hmm.
If you will ask the servants to, if you will make me welcome in your castle, I have something that can fix that.
Don't listen to her!
Who said
Oh.
that?
There is an old man with a beard and a staff wearing like workman's trousers and a big gray tunic.
Who the fuck are you?
I am Radomir Utgast. And then Abraxia on the other side of the room. No, he isn't!
Seems to be some confusion here.
Throck, that is clearly a swamp hag!
Yeah,
You shouldn't take advice from swamp hags!
I'm not giving him advice.
Wait.
I'm giving him the answer to his exhaustion.
If you were the real Rod, you'd know better.
I don't know what
solemnly swear
Throck, keep eating your food. Ignore this woman.
to do. Well, I'm
on
doing
the old
that.
Raven Queen and on the new one, I will do you no harm.
That's
All I
a
wanna
funny
do-
thing to say. Listen, fake Rod. You need to stop telling off people you just met. That's a funny thing for you to say. I'm just as good as the real Rod.
Half-hearted inside check.
Sure.
Disadvantage. Who are you rolling it on?
On me.
Okay.
Yeah.
She said, "Sure, you can trust me on the something about I don't know." She said a lot of cool things, so
Those are good rolls.
that is actually pretty good. It's still an 11, but
Yeah. So he rolled an 11. What does he think about you?
This was my role.
What does he think about you?
He thinks that I am a weird and mysterious, and hard to read swamp hag. But I seem kind of sincere.
yeah, all right, sure. Hey,
He appears?
Fantastic.
Or someone who looks just like him? How can you tell?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I can never tell you apart.
He stands waiting.
Hey, you and shh and and all that, you know. Whatever she needs. It's good. Yeah. Yeah.
He holds out his hand for your cloak.
I mean, just like everybody, you know.
Thank you.
Takes it. Leaves.
Excellent service.
Yep.
I must say. All right. Boom. I cast sleep at the 5th level on you.
Ugh.
Oh, gosh. How many hit points do you have?
Wow. You're probably gonna have to roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
How
am,
many hit points do you
probably.
have?
153.
Oh god.
You cannot roll that high.
No,
It
not
is
that
impossible.
high. I was hoping at the 5th level I could take some.
However,
out.
Constitution check.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or save.
At disadvantage. Oh, to save?
No, you can ignore the
Okay.
disadvantage for this one.
Okay.
This
Oh, that one.
is-
Okay, you're now at 3 levels of exhaustion.
It's
Okay.
over. Wow.
Does
Well,
Throck
that-
understand the concept of
5d8.
weird?
Okay.
Might be the only
I
concept
need
he does
a lot
understand.
of D8s.
I mean, weird, yeah, but.
Are you asleep?
Oh, 3.
No,
Good
I am
night.
taking a bath.
Okay, of course. Are you drinking?
No, actually, not
Aw.
this time.
Okay.
I'm halfway
Are
to
you
bed.
are you in your normal shape?
Yes.
Okay.
I am literally just relaxing in a hot tub.
Did you bother taking off the skull or any of your clothes or anything?
Not the skull, the clothes, yes.
Okay, so skull in a bath. Yeti Hill says, "Don't forget to leave a review on Yelp for Throck's Giant Cloud Cast."
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
Sorry.
gonna do. So this is gonna be 5d8, and I'm casting it at the 5th level. So that's 2d8 per That's an additional 8d8. So that's a 13d8.
Oh my goodness. It might happen.
13.
Yeah, I'm rolling it on an electronic
course.
dice roller.
Obviously.
Sure.
So that's gonna be. Oh, that's fun. It didn't add it up for me. Jerk.
If any of them are low rolls, you're not going to make it.
Show total. It's 73.
Yeah.
So
No.
Yeah.
No?
You're super tired, but
So I just get.
You're
get
just
another
eating.
level.
yeah.
I'm at 3 now.
damn. You're at 3.
3 levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
Not 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Like okay,
Oh no.
big boy, huh? All right. And then I will cast it again on you at the 4th level.
Jeez.
This is all makes sense.
All right.
Why are you casting Sleep on Throck?
Because I said I'd give him something to help with his exhaustion.
It's helping.
Counterspell.
Can't. Okay, from whom?
Both Abraxiel and Roderick.
All right, how do I counterspell? Or is that just...
You have to have counterspell yourself and cast it as a reaction against their counterspell, but you can't do both of them because there's 2 guys.
Okay. All right, so they counterspell. I'm like, I'm trying to help.
And they're both pointing at you, and then they look at each other, and then they look at you, and then they look at each other, and then they both just walk over to you and pull you aside.
Ah! What?
Reckless use of the sleep spell against someone too powerful to be put to sleep can kill a person.
Well, funny you should say that.
Well, yeah, you see, Rod, there's a problem with the whole killing people thing right now. But, I don't know that it really matters with Throck. He might be about to fall asleep.
Weird.
Fine, I'll do this the old-fashioned way.
So really weird.
I'm like,
Wait!
bring me...
Who are you?
I'm Reese.
And what is that?
Well, in some places it's a delicious candy. In other places it's multiple versions of the word re. Right now it's me. Definitely a witch.
She certainly sounds like a witch, doesn't she, fake Rod?
And I, like, out of nowhere, just, you know what, I'm gonna, like, have them bring my cloak back, put it on, and out of nowhere, just pull a lute out from my cloak. Just one of the things I grabbed. I am proficient with a lute.
Why not?
And just start, in the most beautiful voice you've ever heard. Rock-a-bye, rocky. On the treetop,
Bring you a Reese.
when the wind blows, the plains all collapse.
You're not wrong.
When the plains collapse, we're all going to die.
Well,
Define die!
We're
Thunk.
not even gonna make me roll for it.
Wow.
Wow, that was convenient. I really had no idea how to end that one. Well, nice meeting you, boys. Loot back in the cloak and I hobble off.
They both stop you and bring you back.
Come on!
Why are you here?
Well, funny thing happened on my way to nowhere in particular, sitting in my hut in the swamp. Which, in fairness, the hut was moving. So the hut was on its way to something. But point is, my goddess died. And now
It's
there's
true,
a
Rod.
new
I saw
raven
it.
goddess.
Oh.
And I don't know if you noticed this, but she doesn't really know what she's doing.
And what makes you the person to help with that problem?
Well, I'm not sure how else to put this, but
Abraxiel takes his disgusting, rotting slime finger and puts it over your lips. And then he turns to Rod and says,
Rod, the real you used to trust me.
No, he didn't.
I think that you need to just go with the flow for a change.
And Rod starts to speak up and then does not. And looks over at you. And you see him wave a hand and he casts something. You don't even know what it is.
Oh.
And then he looks at you and says, I see. And he turns and walks out.
You're gonna tell me what you see?
You have something on your face.
Yeah, your finger.
No, next year I'll just get it.
I was.
It
What
holds
is
up,
it?
it's a full-on beetle.
I was saving that for later. Tuck it into my cloak.
Okay. Abraxiel just sort of gradually fades until he's not there.
Boys. And I go wander off.
Brock is fully asleep on the table. Zalen's asleep in a bed. Oven's having a bath. Are you cleaning up the scythe? Or planning to?
Yeah, I guess.
It hasn't been cleaned the entire campaign.
It's never been cleaned.
Sure.
Ever.
But you know,
I mean, you don't have to. Your mom isn't here. What she doesn't know can't hurt her.
but if she's gonna do it for anyone, it has to be her mom.
I don't know about that.
Ah, we have a clip of your witch laugh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yeti.
You can watch that again later.
Yeah.
All right. So what's happening now? You're the only one out and about in the castle. You and Rod.
Will see if I can find. I'll find a room near Oven's. I'll find where Oven is, find a room nearby, and take a nap, since I just spent my high-level spells.
All right. Yep. All right. Everyone gets a long rest. I'm gonna give you back that extra one. I'm not gonna make you take an extra long rest.
So just one level is
You're now down to one. Yeah.
okay.
That was just for Yux. So yeah, Throck is now down to one level of exhaustion. The rest of you are fully recovered now. The castle is well lit, so this one of the few places that still looks normal, at least on the inside. What will you do when you awaken?
Eat. Oh, sorry.
What else? What will you guys do at the table?
I was gonna say I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, you're all gonna
No.
eat, I'm sure.
Again, Zalen's probably at the table with everyone eating, and he's just kind of just sitting there, still thinking to himself about going to that temple. Because what was the temple you mentioned?
Temple of Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we should kill your dad. Then we'll have to find Darrow. It is the next day, right? So Squeak can talk now.
Actually, how will you determine whether it's the next day?
After I've slept.
Okay. So, according to your ruling, as the owner of this familiar, it's the next day when your long rest is done.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I ask that is, the whole time you've been back, including both before and after your sleep, the sun has not come up.
Right.
It's gone.
Yeah.
There was still a sun when you went in the Shadowfell. It isn't anymore.
Yeah. I definitely noticed that.
Rod is explaining this to you guys, that you were in there for 2 or 3 days in normal time, and nobody has seen the sun. So all of Archonia is now an endless pitch black night.
Dang.
How do people see other people in order to murder them then?
Oh, well, they probably have torches.
Yeah, it's probably even easier in cities. There's a lot of smoke and hazy pollution in the air. For even the distant torches reflect a little bit of light.
I'm sure all the terrible accidents caused by the dark have replaced all the people that have failed to be murdered. The great balance continues.
But yes, Squeak
Except
can.
it doesn't.
Squeak can talk since he is following your instruction in the first place. Yeah, and you're the ruler of that.
So, and I'll just grab a snack off the table. World's ending. Sun's gone.
Moon's gone.
We're all just sitting around, snacking. Are you people going to do something about it?
No.
It seems to me, says Rod, who is also eating, that your new companion has a point about the High Temple of Asmodeus in Zamar. If there is any place in the world that is likely to have a tuning fork aligned with the 9 hells, it will be them.
Xanon just looks concerned. He just says, I don't know. I just don't know if we're strong enough.
You're definitely not. But we really don't have a choice. I mean, the good news is, if one of you dies, there's an outside chance nothing will happen to you at all, and you can just keep fighting.
And you may be
Until
spared from
we
whatever
pop back
terrible fate
up.
awaits you. Drifting, undead, and undying in the hideous void,
But if
filled with
really
monsters beyond your
undead.
ken.
But we're going. If we go find my dad, we'll probably have to fight him in his home turf, right?
If you want him dead, you do.
Well, you certainly
Yeah.
shouldn't bring him here. That would make things so much worse.
And if I die in his home turf, do I just disappear also?
Well, it's not your
I don't
home
know. I'm not
I
sure if
will-
you've noticed this, but everything's broken.
I will-
Nothing works.
I will roll, actually, because is that a religion check? If somebody dies, if a mortal dies in the 9 hells, do they go to hell, or does their body go to the Shadowfell?
I'll tell you without a roll, you
Okay.
have no idea how it's going to work right now.
Well, typically. Yeah, obviously right now the rules are broken.
Typically, if they just die there, then yeah, they go to the Shadowfell like everyone
Okay,
else.
they don't get trapped in hell.
Yeah,
right?
unless, it's less likely when you're in the 9 hells that you would just die versus being corrupted or taken somehow.
Got it.
But yeah, if you did just die, it would work the same as anywhere else.
Okay, perfect.
Squeak. Can I have... You can talk now today.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry about yesterday.
Yes?
I need you to scout the swamp to see if you can find Darrow et al.
Copy that. Off he goes.
Oh, no. Too late. He's already gone.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guess
They popped out. They probably popped out somewhere in the swamp.
yeah, I guess in the meantime we should go to the temple. But oh man, this just seems a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna be, because I thought we were gonna help Darrow first.
Well,
I thought I would have more time to find a girlfriend before doing this.
If you are successful and we manage to save all of existence, I'm sure there will be some
You'll have
ladies
plenty of
around
time.
who are grateful for your assistance.
Why do you need that before we fight?
Because he thinks he's gonna get some before he dies.
Don't listen to her, Throck. It's more of a...
What?
It's more of a pride thing. You know pride, right?
He thinks he's going to get to tell everybody that he got some before he died.
It's more about
That part.
proving people wrong. It's more about
So
showing
we're right.
them that you're part of your own destiny and you can make your own choices in life. And it's about showing them that you're better than that. Throck.
Well, you could.
And my father thought I could never find a normal girl. He would set these traps to make me fall for some devil. But I know a normal person.
Not
would
just any
suffice.
devil. Your sister.
So we just.
Mm-hmm.
So we just smash his face in. Like I think.
Yes, I'm all for that, Throck.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show him before I smashed his face in that I didn't go the path he wanted.
I mean, if you smash his face in, you're already showing him you didn't go the path you wanted.
In a rare turn of events, I believe Throck has the right idea on this one.
Smash his face in.
Mm-hmm.
Smash his face in.
Smash his face in.
Smash his face in.
Smash his face in.
Smash his
It's
face
been
in.
a while since I've been a courting, dearie, but I really don't think you have time to find a girl to take home to dear old Dad before the universe ends.
You're
It
the one
does
who wanted
seem
to
like
hurry
a
it
long
up.
shot.
Yeah, well, so is this mission.
Do you want me to tell him while I'm smashing his face in?
Tell him what?
Zay is pride is what. Just tell me what to say and I'll say it.
Okay.
Lie to him and tell him he has a girlfriend.
Sure.
Great. Okay, let's go
Yep,
smash some
done.
faces. And I start marching down to the to the
in
teleportation
Canada.
room.
Hey. Hey.
She goes to a different
Yeah.
school. You wouldn't
Yeah,
know her.
yes, Throck. Yes.
Here's some pictures. Some
Yes.
stock pictures, one might say.
You're more than that.
Thanks, Throck.
Now let's go.
Let's go. All right, we go to the
Board on this
teleportation.
side of the table, mockery on this side. Yeah.
We go to the teleportation
Because we
circle.
know.
Mm-hmm.
We can actually just use my teleportation circle. 'Cause-
No, because you don't know the sigil sequence for
Right.
any, or even if there is a circle at your destination.
Unless you just want to wing it, because I think there's a wing it feature, isn't there?
But
Yeah.
the one, I mean, you're in the cloud castle. You
It
can
was a
Seems
good
like
idea.
a bad
you can
idea.
point it anywhere.
Yeah. We can just. I don't know
Alright.
how it works.
Alright.
Drug doesn't know how it works. But
We'll
maybe
just use the
somebody
cloud castle to point us in the right direction,
Okay.
and we'll go there.
else. We're gonna go right over it and beam us down, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So none of the three of you. Well, you know what? Roll history.
Alrighty. Ooh, that was a good one. That's gonna be a 26.
Okay, you know geography,
Oh yeah.
and you're able to guide them to the city,
It's around.
the city of Zemaria.
To be
You can
fair.
tell this is fantasy because because I know geography.
Yeah.
Finally, I've lived out my dreams. Yeah.
Roleplay.
It's the city of Bagra. I'm sorry, I was making jokes.
No, I don't know where you got that word. It's Zemaria.
Zemaria.
I mean, it sounds
in the
kinda
nation
like
of Zamar.
Bagra to a bog witch.
Everything sounds like Bagra to a bog witch. That's your shirt.
Yes. What's a geography to a bog witch?
Yeah.
It's a bog.
All right, so you guys,
Now let me go
with Reese Krabon's help, you guys are able to aim the teleporter in the basement down. By the way, this is kind of like a big hole in the floor in the basement of the Sky Castle. And then you can steer it using this weird pulley system they rigged up. And it will zip all over the continent. And then you teleport down to whatever it's looking at. So because you actually know where Zamaria is, it takes a while in the dark, but you eventually find the place. It's easy to spot cities from all the torchlight and gaslight, actually, in this area. And I get it. Finding the High Temple is not that hard. There are two very large, very opulent structures in the city that dominate the landscape. One is the palace of the boy king Erastes of Zamar, and the other is the High Temple of Asmodeus. So, given the way the teleporter works, you can teleport down anywhere in the city as long as it's outside, even on the roof if you want, or on a neighboring roof, or on the street out front, wherever you guys choose.
Should we... no, there's no time to waste. We should just get as close to the temple as possible, I guess.
Okay. Front door?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Smash the door.
Well, let's try just going in at first.
Okay,
Kick
so
it open.
you guys all sort of bifrost down into the street in front of the double doors. And it is a huge temple. There's all these weird arcane carvings all over it. It's very well lit. This is the place with the lamps and the torches, and there's the doors, partially open.
Ah, great.
There's nobody on the street.
Seems like a trap. Let's go.
Seems like panic. Like perhaps the sun has disappeared and people are concerned.
Yeah, there's no way they would know that we were coming.
I will go ahead. I'll just walk right
I'm
in.
going in. Yeah.
When he starts, I
Can
will
I
take a
go
step
in?
back and let him go first.
Oh.
And be right behind you.
Okay. Yes.
Zalen's kind of last to go in because he's just... Well, going to any temple is just like, reminds him of the old days.
This one particularly makes your skin crawl.
Yeah. So he's just like, just taking a lot of deep breaths and just like, okay.
Your skin's already crawling. Lice.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah. Probably a centipede. So as you pass
Pull out a
through...
beetle and just put it.
As you pass through the large double doors...
See what happens in your ecosystem.
As you pass through the large double doors, you see a huge open hall with lots of like mats on the floor where people might kneel.
We found Matt. Sorry.
And strewn all about the place are dead bodies of people in priest robes.
Well, didn't see any of those coming through.
They probably died recently.
I will inspect the body to see how it died.
Cool. Roll a medicine check.
Wait, and I say to you, you don't have to. And I put my hand on it, and I use Memories of the Fallen.
Finally!
Finally using it correctly. It only took 98 episodes.
78.
78 episodes.
Almost 100.
Finally using it correctly. Oh my god. For the first time.
For the first time.
So this is an ability that will reveal to him the last memory of a dead body, unless he already knows how the creature died, in which case he just gets a random memory. So this is the first person you've come across in a while that you don't know how they died.
Yeah.
So
Usually they
I
die
mean, he
'cause
used it correctly on the...
on Helena, sort of.
Well, and on the skeleton in the floor of
In
the temple.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
It's been a while. That was like episode 16.
Yeah. So it's been like 60 episodes.
Yeah.
So you touch the body of this man, and the body is withered and dried out like a husk. But you see when you touch him his memory, and it is just feels like it's just a few hours ago, even though his body looks like it's been dead a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And now you are seeing through his eyes. And he and many of the other priests in this room are here, right in this room, and they're talking with each other, and they're all arguing. We don't even know who it is. We can't just let him run the show now. And then you, with this man's voice, say, we do know who it is. His name is in the ledger. He's one of the greatest of us. And then someone else says, but how can he be back now? It doesn't make any sense. And then you hear a voice from the far end of the room. And it is accompanied by the tapping of a walking stick on the ground. And you turn and you see a man in a full red cloak with a hunched back. And he looks up at you. And he says, I understand that you all have your reservations about me. Allow me to aid you with your indecision. And he raises his hand, and there's a black glow around it, and you feel your life get ripped out of your body.
Okay.
And you are dead, and you're back in your own self now.
All right. I relay that to...
Before you have time, you start to hear, as of that walking stick, approaching from down the hallway.
It's...
Oh, good! Someone's still here!
Okay, well...
Hello! Arkun Ra! And you all see this guy now. He's like leaning heavily on the staff. He's got a huge book strapped to his side. His cloak is very, like, red, but it's very old. Like, it looks ratty and rotten. And when he looks up at you, he also looks like wrong. Like his skin is waxy and odd.
Hello.
You know him?
I just point at him and I say, you killed all these men.
It was an internal disagreement.
Internal?
Sometimes the organization has to move in a new direction.
And what direction is that?
Mine.
All right.
And you are?
And you are.
He's gone.
That's a tough one.
Good voice.
You are End? Is that his name?
He turned it back on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she asked first.
I'm sure she did, but this is my house.
Oh, Asmodeus then.
No.
Then it's not your house.
You do not imagine that the great god Asmodeus physically dwells in his temple?
Anything is possible at this point. You should see my own.
I suppose you have a point. My name is Malar.
Malar. Well, Malar, you probably know why I'm here.
As in the fingers?
Thank you.
Drink water, Steve. Yeah, hydrate.
Last time I did this voice, it did not cause me a problem. There was just something in my throat.
You gotta use it to highlight it for that one.
Can I roll for history to know if I recognize this guy?
Yep.
The name. Well, and I say, well, you probably know why I'm here, Malar.
I know why you are everywhere.
15 for history on Malar.
You're hazy.
Eh.
It's buzzing in the back of your head, but you don't get it.
be trying to catch the thing.
Yep.
Get it?
You are wherever great events are about to happen. It's a toss-up, you see. Who can say whether they happen because you are there, or whether you are there because they are happening?
Kind of the same thing, really.
It might be a mix, but that's besides the point.
Nonetheless, Mananin
Ah.
failed to do his task.
Banana.
The wise finger would have known to simply wait, and Akun Ra would come to us. He holds up his staff, and the doors behind you slam shut.
Well, this is why we're here. Throck, get him.
Okay.
That.
What?
That.
What?
That.
What?
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 Surely
Come on.
we can parlay
Come on.
before it comes to blows.
Can we? Kind of sounded like you were gearing up for a killing
fight.
spree.
Well,
Aye.
but is it a killing spree per se?
Do not
Given.
interpret my disagreement with the former management as reflecting upon my attitude towards you.
Well, we'll make it quick then. What do you want?
Yeah, remind me again what Mananana wanted with this thing.
As you have no doubt noticed, all those who are aware of Akun Ra desire his presence or his death.
What about neither? I don't want
Because
either.
it is
Okay.
believed that whoever stands near the Akun will be able to influence the great events of this world. It is for this reason that Mananin was sent, along with the rest of the fingers, to try and capture Akun Ra or win him to our side.
So you're saying who's ever around me is destined for greatness?
Some
Take
have
a
greatness
look at
thrust
your
upon them.
companions. You stand in the presence of a king and a queen who were neither when you met them.
I believe someone owes me a thank you.
My god has died.
Yeah, but look where you are now.
Great events.
I am
not
stuck
pleasant ones.
with a bunch of souls that have nowhere to go.
And you are now.
I have a swamp full of souls that I need to figure out what to do with.
There is a booming as his staff strikes the ground. My patience is not limitless. I suggest, Akun Ra, that you think about what happened to the last group of people who bickered endlessly in this room.
Okay. Well, get on with it.
Now that you are here, I believe that we can help each other.
Is this going to be another one of Mananin's ideas?
Mananin is dead.
How do you die?
He objected to my return.
Wow. I didn't even. Okay. All right.
You may have noticed that something is wrong.
Oh, yes. We've
You
noticed.
think?
Yeah.
A lot is wrong.
I am aware that you and your companions have been attempting to restore some perceived balance to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fool's errand. You do not control what happens to the world by reinstating other powers. You control it by taking control. You and I have access to a power far beyond our own. And I believe that with our combined might, we can attain it for ourselves and use it to stabilize the collapsing multiverse. You see, our gods, by and large, are not concerning themselves with the death of our entire existence. They're busy fighting amongst themselves while their own reality collapses. If we achieve this godhood, we can use it for our ends and save humanity.
Insight check?
Yeah.
That's a big one right there. That's a big one. Oh, I'm going to re-roll that one. Oh,
Luck point.
yep. Look.
That's skills.
Oh my goodness. I don't have good insight today.
What's that skill thing that you got? Is that a check reroll?
Oh, that's only for like saving throws.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I can't tell if he's lying or not. For sure.
Anyone else want to read this, dude?
Anybody else want an insight check?
I mean, Throck was gonna insight check to everybody. Sure.
I will also insight check.
You still have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Get lower.
1.
Okay.
21.
Ah,
I like him.
Indeed, that is my name.
No, I don't.
this guy. This guy, what he said was, save humanity. And that's what he meant. You notice that he has not looked at any of you three at all for this whole conversation. And he seems like he's telling the truth, but not all of it.
Well,
There's more, isn't there?
First, I
Hold
must...
And I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Oh.
Yep.
Your witch friend is amusing.
Mm-hmm.
I've only known her for a little while.
He needs to make a charisma saving throw against 15. And don't tell us if he makes it. If he does on a failed save, he cannot speak a deliberate lie. Oh no, I do know. Sorry, whether he succeeds or fails.
So he succeeded
Okay.
easily.
Okay.
Just making sure it still worked. As you were.
Amusing.
So you want to save humanity, just like we want to save humanity, right?
Right.
But you want to do this by achieving godhood.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not all that it's correct.
Now, is
Not if you aren't using it correctly.
But how can both of us? You want to become God, or me, or both? How is this going to work?
It is, as you can probably imagine, extremely unlikely for a mortal to achieve godhood. Your role in this is to accommodate the occurrence of the extremely unlikely.
Yes.
Now,
Sounds like a metaphor for something horrible.
we already
Sounds like
know.
he's a host body.
We already know of 2 mortals who have achieved godhood. But they're not using it correctly. In the hands of one such as myself, it could be used in its full force to stabilize at least the mortal realm from collapse. We only need to convince them to bestow their powers upon me.
Quick question here, friend. What exactly do you think you, a brand new baby god, are going to do that the existing gods, such as they are, the surviving gods, one might say, cannot?
Pay attention. That's what.
25 insight check.
Okay. What specifically would you like to investigate about him?
Going back like 3 or 4 sentences, which I cannot remember right now. There was something that he said that made me go,
Okay.
Was it the bit about what he needs Zalen for?
Or
He said that you guys already know of 2 mortals who have achieved godhood,
I'm
and
pretty
that
sure I'm one of them.
and that he wants to convince said people to transfer their power to him.
What that means.
You are pretty certain, taking a read of this guy, that he tends to achieve his ends through any means necessary. And if he's going to convince you to do something you have no inclination to do, it's going to hurt.
Well, not knowing what Zalen, what Alvin is thinking, Zalen's just going to ask. Well, I'm kind of already have a mission for me right now. You know, I'm trying to find my father. I was hoping to get there through here.
Your father.
So I can smash his face in.
Yep.
You don't by any chance have something that looks like this?
And I pull out my tuning fork.
You have one?
Of course.
Well, you saw it.
Oh,
Did he?
I don't think I saw it.
That one takes you back to the Shadowfell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
You pulled it out
Yeah,
last
they already
episode.
knew.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
I didn't remember us okay, all good, but
I thought you did. Anyway, doesn't matter.
She pulled it out last episode.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You wish to go to the hells.
That's where my dad is.
Do you know which one? There are infinite hells.
Are there infinite? Because I've been hearing different stories.
When I was here the first time, we heard that the hells had once been only 9. But that with the apotheosis of our god Asmodeus, his domain expanded to encompass infinite planes. There are infinite hells, and if your father is on one of them, it might help you to know which one. However, such information may be saved in our library, and I would be willing to help you find it in exchange for your assistance. Having the power of a god and the will and expertise to use it would only aid your mission to destroy a mere devil.
I would like to insight check. Yeah, his claim
So
that
many
he.
insight checks.
I just did an insight check.
Okay, what's yours?
Specifically, I want to know if this guy legitimately has a line on where his dad is,
Okay.
or if he's just straight up bullshitting. Oh, that's 17.
Yep, he knows for sure.
Oh,
You
33.
I believe.
same question?
Not 20.
Same question?
Mhm.
Yes, but also more specifically, what kind of power he might be looking to use, and
Okay. I will couple that insight roll with your general knowledge of the Order of Asmodeus. They believe in tyranny and conquering. Asmodeus is the god of tyranny. When they want something, it is their religious belief that they should take it. So this guy wants godhood so that he can have power. End of story.
can I ask a question?
I suppose I can't stop you.
You said you came back. Was this perhaps in the last day-ish? Couple days, 3 or 4 days?
It is hard to tell how many days have passed without sun or moon or stars.
How about hours? How much?
There was still a sun in the sky when I rose.
Okay.
So sometime
Would you say you've
collapse.
seen a lot of suns since then, or?
I do not understand what relevance this has to our conversation, but I suppose I saw 3 or 4 of them before they stopped coming.
Okay. So this is before the queen died, the old one.
Seems like the queen died around the same time. I'm trying to do the math in my head because
Basically, when the gates opened up again.
yes.
What is
That
Throck
way?
doing?
Doc just keeps looking
at the two of us
Every-
whispering to each
Not
other.
just that. I'm looking at everybody going,
Yep.
and I've got the
Right.
sword just
Ready to go.
hits the ground, but it's not like he didn't drop it. He's just holding it at his side, just
Well,
going. Yeah.
I'm at a loss
Yeah,
because
no.
I do want this old man's help. It's just to make things easier. But he will most likely use these god powers for evil.
Huh?
So
You know who the second god is that he's referring to, dearie?
I don't, actually.
yeah, who is the second god you're referring to?
Who is the first that you were referring to?
Who are the two that you are referring to?
The Raven Queen
Okay.
and the Raven Queen.
2 of them?
3, in fact, but only 2 accessible to us.
There's 3?
As is often the case with witches, there is an old one, a young one, and a middle one. The old one and the young one have come into this room with you.
No way.
You should really try paying more attention to your surroundings.
You should keep your mouth shut. was
I
ready for
don't
a
have to
dramatic
do what you
reveal
say
later.
anymore.
And
Sorry, have we met before?
I've
Well,
met
see-
so many people. I can only really remember the important ones.
Ooh, roll for initiative.
Okay.
We're gonna cut it right there.
No.
We'll come back in January.
Dang.
Ooh.
Can we still
Roll
for the initiative?
in January.
But I got a good
You guys can
one.
roll it now if you want.
Yeah.
Do it.
16.
16?
18.
18?
And that cancels out advantage.
15.
15?
16.
How
16.
does the old Raven Queen get a horse?
Yeah, what? I know. I'm old, baby.
You know, it's funny. Like towards the beginning of the episode, I thought to myself, "Wait, like is she the Raven Queen?" I was like, "But that can't be because there's only one." And now I'm mistaken.
Yes, well.
Like the opposite of there can be only one.
Yeah.
All right,
Or-
guys.
Quite literally.
Good game,
Think about
everyone.
that for a
There
few
we go.
weeks.
I'm sorry that we don't get to play again for several weeks, but
Yeah.
I'm sure we will find other things to do to amuse ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep.
So maybe the
Yeti, if you want to jump in the Discord, we can talk more about what's happening. In fact, why don't you come by the long defunct DM Secrets channel, and we can go into it there.
What?
Yeah.
We have no access to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you guys in January. Thanks for watching.
Happy Hanukkah, because it's still Hanukkah.
Oh, and to answer your earlier question, yeah, it is Hanukkah right now. And to answer your earlier question, Yeti Hill, we will have the recap videos up. What we have shot of them, I'm going to be editing them during the break. So
Hey,
I'll have the
for the
time.
New Year.
We'll do that then. Adios.
Bye.